Hello again. Today we're going to do Cooking with Jack's Lazy Man's Pasta Dinner. I've got all the ingredients we need. Some of mine might be slightly different brand than Jack's, but I feel this will be an honest representation. One difference is that I did only get 2 packages of basil. I don't know exactly how much basil Jack tossed in, but he had 3 of them. I think 2 is going to be sufficient for our purposes. Well, let's get right to it. Oh man, it's making me cry. These cloves are kind of small, so we're going to use a few of them. I guess the true lazy man way would have been to use like already minced garlic or chopped garlic, but maybe we're not that lazy. I think that's good, right? Alright, we're gonna slice all these tomatoes in half. I think that's good, probably. I'm gonna save these for something else. We've got the linguine laid in to the pan here. This box was actually 16 ounces. I think Jack used 12 ounces, so I've kind of guessed how much 12 would be. Took out half and then half again. Should be close enough. Alright, we're gonna put the onions on one side. And the tomatoes on the other. Alright, now the garlic we'll put here. He put them on next to the onions in his video, but looks like we have more room since I'm using slightly less tomatoes. Okay, next we're gonna put oil over all of it. Might be a little bit too much, but I think it'll be alright. Alright, now we put in 4.5 cups of water, which I've measured out in this bowl. Oh crap, I forgot the basil leaves. I'll just put them in now. I'm sorry, Jack. Forgive me. Jack, forgive me. I mean, I imagine putting these leaves in before the water, I mean, it would have... Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been too much difference, to be honest. It's not like we had to cook it first or something. That's one thing Jack and I do have in common. We do both love basil. I'll kind of submerge them a little bit, so it's more like the water was poured over them. It should be good, right? Okay, we're going to turn up the heat on this and try to bring this to a boil. We will actually boil it for 9 minutes. Salt should help the boiling be faster, right? I know that works with just making water boil, but I don't know if it makes a difference if there's things in the water, like food in there. I imagine it doesn't, but who knows? Well, I shouldn't say who knows. I'm sure many watching know. All right. It's good enough for Jack. Okay, we're gonna prod the linguine a little bit just to make sure that it's not sticking. Just like Jack did. Seems okay. Still haven't reached a boil yet. It's really difficult not to eat all of these like a goblin. Especially when you haven't eaten yet today. Okay. Seems like it's boiling now. So I'll mix it together here. Basically 9 minutes to go here. So we'll set the timer. And off we go. You guys will have to let me know what you want to see more of. You want to see more Jack recipes? Or you want to see more, you know, King Cobra recipes? I could do Amberlynn Reed, more of those. Cooking with Kay, I need to get back to that. I haven't done, I think I just did one of those, if I remember correctly. So I should probably do more of those. And she's still cooking all the time. I actually follow her on socials. So I see she's posting recipes all the time. Some really good looking stuff, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let me know what your favorites are. What kind of things you'd like to see. Thank you so much to everybody that has donated, thrown me a little bit of money. It helps in these trying times to get these ingredients. As you all know, groceries are quite high right now. It definitely helps. So thank you for that. I'm gonna leave all the links to all my stuff if you want to support me. I will have links to Patreon, Ko-Fi, and all that stuff. The people on Patreon typically get to see the videos a little bit earlier, and sometimes the videos are also longer with more content. So if you're interested in that, you can feel free to sign up over there, and you'll get to see that stuff. But yeah, you'll have to let me know what kind of content you'd like to see from me. We can do more casual stuff with, like, you know, talking. I know some people really enjoyed, you know, the conversations with my wife. So we'll probably do some more of that stuff too, mixed in. But primarily this channel right now is just, you know, recipes from interesting, eccentric people. All right, we got like 6 minutes left. I'm just gonna continue to mix this around as it's going. I checked to see if Jack drains this. It doesn't look like he drains it at all, actually. So when he serves it up on a plate, it's just dripping water. So that's interesting. I want to be authentic, so I guess maybe after boiling for so long, maybe there won't be that much water left. Who knows? I think I might put some more basil in. Seems like it's shrunken down quite a bit. Here, toss in some more. There you go, Jack. The smell of the basil cooking in the water reminds me of going to, like, Vietnamese restaurant or the Thai restaurant. Getting the Vietnamese noodle soup, which they call pho, or Cambodian, and they call it kathiu. That's kind of what the smell of the basil in the water reminds me of, though. A little less than 3 minutes to go. Most of the water is gone now. We got about 30 seconds left. You know what would have been probably good in this? Maybe some shrimp or mussels or something. Some kind of meat. Okay, here we go. It's pretty much done. It's been 9 minutes. Let's get some of this stuff. Okay, that's what it looks like. We'll hit it with a little bit of salt and a of pepper. Well, maybe a lot of bit of pepper. It'll mix. And some of this cheese that I've almost eaten the entirety of. And a little bit of basil garnish. That's what we got. That is most definitely what's up. All right. Well, here goes nothing. I think it actually looked better in Jack's video maybe than it does in mine. I don't know if it's a lighting thing, but we're gonna try it. Very plain. You get some other stuff in here. It kind of just feels like everything has been boiled together and I mean, you could eat this. You know what it's like? It's like if you ever got one of those microwavable pasta dinners, and then, except maybe actually a little worse. That's what it reminds me of. It's very bland. You can taste all of the ingredients, but it's not very good. Nothing is sharp, nothing sticks out. It all kind of just is bland together. Yeah, it really reminds me of one of those frozen pasta dinners you can get at the supermarket. They come in those little paper frozen containers that you microwave and then eat. That's what it tastes like. Yeah, you'd be much better served just cooking the noodles, draining them, sautéing everything else together, and pouring it over the noodles. I think that would be much better. That would be much better. There's something weird about the noodles.
Do you think that?
I think they're too done. I think they boiled too long. I did 9 minutes, just like you said. But what were you gonna say?
Do you think that Jack feeds his family this?
Yeah. I assume so.
Because I don't want to eat that.
That's the best description I can give you, honestly. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's like if you heated up like a microwave or frozen pasta meal, and then threw some cheese and basil over the top. Basil, sorry, over the top. That's it. Could use more garlic. Could use more of a lot of stuff. Yeah.
From 1 to 10?
I mean, it's not disgusting. It's like I don't want to spit it out or anything. I can eat it. I don't want to waste it. But I don't know. If I'm gonna cheat on keto, I don't want to cheat with this.
You look sad.
You know?
Yeah.
But I feel bad because I don't want to waste it. It's a lot. It's like it'll feed like 4 to 6 people, he said. Yeah, I guess from 1 to 10, I would give it like a 3 or 4, probably. Less, 3 would probably be right. 0 being disgusting. It's edible, but it's not. It's below average, definitely. Very disappointing. You could get, rather than having just like boiled onion, you could just it'd be so much better just to saute the onion and garlic and the tomatoes, and maybe even some mushrooms. You could cut up some mushrooms. That'd be good. Put it in with the linguine. Have those noodles made separately. That would probably be really good, and not much more work, honestly, because you still gotta chop all the vegetables, you know. So it's lazy, man. It's not really lazy though, because you're what is it, dirtying one less dish? Because I guess when you boil the pasta, which isn't exactly hard to clean, so lazy, I don't know. I don't think so. I think it would be much better to be not lazy and just make a normal pasta dish, and then it would be way better. That's my conclusion. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Look at this sad, like overly boiled onion. This would be so much better if it were just sauteed and not boiled. It just makes me sad. What could have been? What could have been? Oh, Jack. It kind of seems like with a lot of these recipes that are like the lazy man recipes of Jack, and people have been commenting this on all of the lazy man videos I've been doing, but it just kind of seems like they're not really that lazy. Like, it's just kind of a bad way to do it. Like, it wouldn't be much more work to just do it the way you should and have it be way better tasting. That's the pattern I'm seeing with these lazy man recipes, is that sometimes some of them even end up being more work than just doing it normally. Like the omelet, for instance, seems like that was more work to do it the way, and time to do it the way that Jack wanted to do it. But you could just dirty one more dish and have a much better omelet. Just like this pasta and pretty much everything else that we've done, it just seems like no real payoff either in the work or the outcome. So I don't know.